Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family?
that was probably pretty loud. Want a little clap for the people. You want to take it?
Clap.
You want me to take it? You take it. You take it.
No, you take it.
No, you take it. You take it, C-Money.
All right, we're here on a Friday, and we're arguing over who's going to talk. We have Steve Money, Poolside Pat, and PD King is fucking Trevor, but he will be here soon. Before we go into anything, anybody got anything to talk about today or complain about? Other than a few crappy days I just had.
I was telling you fellas earlier, I need Bryson to maybe get at least one birdie. He's the only one in danger of not making the cut. Out of the 8 people I have on my slate, if he comes through, that's plus 1,800. Get this W.
Everybody else is locked in, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I will be rooting for you, brother. No, I had a good thank you to anybody who did. I mean, I was begging for comments, didn't get them, and I will always beg for comments, but had a good show yesterday. I kind of did half and half. Bet I went over on Wednesday, but no, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Friday actually worked, by the way, boys. I worked for the first time. I mean, I'm not going to get paid for it because I actually volunteered to do it to get some practice before I moved down to St. Louis. But I worked on a golf course for the first time in nearly 9 months today, and I am sore. So that's pretty much yeah.
I'm sure.
But I am grateful and happy to be here.
All right. Well, we were trying to stall a little bit for PD King, but I think he might be a minute. So I'll go ahead.
Mr. Parlay.
What's that? The last 2 days for betting, I missed a plus 1,400 by one rebound for one of our 750 clubs because Duran decided to get 9 rebounds. He came back in the game with 7 minutes left and then immediately fouled out, which cost us the plus 1,400. Then I missed a parlay by 1 strikeout. I missed another parlay by 2 points, which was Maxey last night. It's just been kind of meh.
I think we had Duran on the same thing, and I think he was the one who screwed me out of.
It was the same night you had the 3 guys, and I added Evan Mobley. Mobley hit, and he was the long shot, and Duran was the one that screwed us.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. These basketball players play football, play a real sport. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's. I mean, we're getting towards the end of the season. I think I told this to Jen. I forget who I said this to. The days are molding into each other with everything going on. But you do have to kind of be careful with not only like on the flip side with baseball, you got to be careful with your baseball bets early in the season, and then you got to be careful with your basketball bets late in the season, like with teams tanking, teams potentially resting their players. Like you really have to. I don't even know. By the way, should we call you Dr. Parlay? Do you have your PhD in parlays? I mean, you're a professor. Are you?
I mean,
doctor or
no?
The beginning of the month, I would have said yes, and then until the last couple of days.
Oh, it can change. You might lose your PhD depending on the.
That's right.
Okay, that's fair. I like that.
I do appreciate LeBron hitting the double for me the other night because I put 4 units on that. So that was nice.
I mean, at this point, I'm not going to glaze LeBron, but
Well, I
he's,
mean,
he's the only guy they got right now. Like,
you don't have to. I don't care about who he is. I don't care about his legacy. I don't care about none of that. What I can tell you is, without Luka and without Austin Reeves, he's a
the only
welcome
guy.
double. And I'm going to keep making money on him while I can. That's all I care.
Exactly, sir. That's the doctor in you, Dr. Parlay.
But let's go ahead. Since I'm already talking about bets over here, let me go ahead and get to the thing that keeps us from getting sued. So first, I was number one is we are not professional gamblers. The show is for fun entertainment purposes only. And if you've watched us, you'll know that. We do put a lot of thought and stats behind them. Well, some of us do. Some of us go with vibes. But regardless whether we're doing stat-based or vibes, we do try to put out the best bets for you, but we are not professionals. So, ride or fade. We've always said if we're doing bad, fade us and you'll make money too. Either way, we're giving you good information. But please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. This, to me, is the most important of all these. If you do this, then all of it will fall into place. But if for some reason you have a hard time doing that and it becomes a problem, then gambling can be addictive. So please seek help. And if you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's very important if you get to the point where you can't control it, or you're starting to chase bad money with good money. That's usually a good sign. Not saying I do that, but sometimes I do that, but I do it responsibly. I still do it within the amount of money I've allotted for the month, which is why it's okay. If I wasn't up or, still within that allotted amount, I wouldn't be doing that. But we are not affiliated with any specific sports book. We are affiliated with our long-term sponsor, which is Nevin Eyewear. I have my MLB long points right here. Pat, what you rocking today?
I'm going, well, until I get my new ones, which hopefully should be here any day now. I'm rocking the John Waynes for Masters week and weekend. I don't know. He may not have ever picked up a golf club in his life, but I just feel like John Wayne was probably a golfer. And I can't find my Doc Robbins. So other than that, and honest, I don't know when it expires, but maybe I can get, if I lost my Doc Robbins, maybe I can, which it appears I might have in the move or something. Then maybe I could utilize getting I don't know if this is true because I did get those a long time ago, so maybe it's expired. But anyway, they do offer that. They do offer losing or damaged stuff like that. But no, John Wayne's for the weekend. That's for now until I get my Bret Harts. The Bret Harts are a part of the order. I will. There's a good chance I wear the Bret Harts every single day once I get them. So.
Yeah, they're definitely tough. Ever since ever since we put this picture up, all I can think about is those Bret Harts in the bottom right.
And then I'll just symbolically give them to one listener like this.
But if you want to get some of your own, you can check out the link on X. Maybe when PD King gets here, he can drop it. I don't even have it where I can drop it.
I'll try during the 750 or something.
But well, if we can put it in comments, we will. If not, it's definitely on our X. You can find it there. You get 30% off one pair if you click on that link, or buy one get two free, which is the best deal. Regardless of which deal you take up, you get free shipping on anything over $50, which is both deals. So you'll get free shipping regardless. Like he said, when you lose them, chip them, break them, you can get them replaced. You just have to fill out a form. I think that's a lifetime thing. I don't think there's a limit on that. I could be wrong on that. We'll have to double check. But it's great. It has that option. They are polarized. They're great sunglasses. We all have multiple pair because we all utilize that buy one get two free. And I'll be buying some more soon.
And clearly, by the way, thank you to everybody who has, because we've been getting. Yeah, I don't want to toot our own horn, but we have been making some money off of this.
Yeah, and if you're one of the ones that's listening and you have bought them, let us know what you think of them. Put in the chat. We'd love to know what you think of them. Yeah. We love them here, but we love anybody's feedback on those.
100%.
We are affiliated with something that's similar to a sports book, not exactly a sports book, although it does have sports book like tendencies now. But it is the challenge system with Plavo, formerly known as Player Profit. The challenge system that we have been pushing for since the beginning of the show with our sponsors is essentially you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on what bankroll you want to go for. If you buy the $30 one or the $500, doesn't matter. Use that code JTBS. You'll get 10% off of any and all packages you buy. The $30 package will get you $1,000 bankroll to bet with. And you have to complete 2 challenges to actually get access to withdrawal money. But the first challenge essentially is 10% profit before getting to 10% losses. That's essentially getting to 1,100 before you get to 900. Also, if you do complete that first challenge and you go on to challenge 2 where you got to get to 15% profit before getting to 10% losses, if you complete that challenge, you're then funded and you can cash out up to 70% for everything up to that point and going forward. Or you can do like PD King, who just popped in, and do the Blitz, which is 25% profit before getting to 10% losses. There's only one challenge, and then you will be funded at that point. Many ways to do it. I suggest if somebody who makes safe bets every day, you don't bet a million bets, kind of like Poolside Pat does sometimes. It probably wouldn't be great for him because he'd get a little carried away and probably have to buy a new package every day. But if you're doing that, then it's good for you. I would check it out. But if you're looking for the best bet of the day, I am going with Tyler Glasnow to record a win at plus 120. The biggest thing here, first, he's pitching very well. He's 2-0 with a 15 strikeouts and a 2.67 ERA, and he is going against Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker against this Dodgers lineup might get tore up. I have a feeling this might get to a crooked number. I'm not going to lie. I have a last call that is very weighted heavily towards the fact that Kumar Rocker is pitching. Don't get me wrong. Kumar Rocker has the ability every now and then to put up a decent game. He hasn't really had the strikeouts this year that he normally does, but he also didn't pitch terrible. He's only got like a 3.6 ERA right now, which for him is actually good because at one point last year, I think he was at a 25. He does have some ability. He's not a bad pitcher. He can throw hard, but he hangs a lot of pitches. And against this lineup, it's pretty much an all-star lineup. You hang a pitches against his lineup, they're going to hit it far. And Glasnow is a very good pitcher. So those two things combined felt like I could put this in and not worry about it, because if Glasnow gets run support, he's going to be almost unbeatable. You give this guy 4 or 5 runs early, this could be over pretty quickly. And I thought getting plus money on this was actually pretty good. And I need something that's going to help me chip away at that minus 4.4. I got it under 5 thanks to LeBron, but we got to get back to even and then start getting to the green.
What was this boosted, or is that what you like? That was just it?
No, that's what the odds are.
Oh wow. All right.
Yeah, because the odds are typically plus money. This is actually one of the lowest ones I've seen. It's typically plus money because they could go 6 innings, give up no runs, and not get a win if their team's not scoring.
Yeah, they can get shellacked early and get out of the game. Yeah. Or they don't even go 5 innings. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Or right. So it's not there's a reason it's plus money, but I thought in this case, because they would get some run support, I liked it. And he wouldn't have to be perfect. He could still win and not be perfect, which is a good thing for a pitcher.
Can I ask a baseball question really quick?
Sure.
Maybe.
Well, then I'm going to do this.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
All right, thank you. Are the Dodgers going to break the record for most wins this year?
No.
Is it going to happen?
Yeah, no.
No,
What
the
is
answer is
the
no.
record anyway?
There's a lot more parity this year than there was.
It's 108.
108? I would take the over. Why not?
No, absolutely. Do you know how hard it is to win 100 games?
I think the parity
know.
this
How
year
many
is
times
better
I've
than it
seen
was
it.
last year. I
Maybe
think
like
there's more teams that are better this year than there were last year. I think the Dodgers are still clearly better than everybody else.
I know
because
West kind
they
of
bought everybody else, but I don't think they're getting over 108.
The NOS is doo-doo, though. Can we say that other than like the Diamondbacks?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you could put the greatest teams up against them. They're still going to make the playoffs. Like that's not.
Sorry, I said 108. It's 116. There's no.
Okay, now I would, yes. Okay, then that.
But what I'm saying is, I don't see the Dodgers getting to.
I can see.
I don't see they get. I don't see them getting even to 105 wins.
Yeah, I mean, I think they get to 100, but much more than that. I don't.
Honestly, I don't even see them getting to triple digits. You know how hard it is to win 100 games.
I think they get to 100. I do.
Can I glaze the Cardinals really quick?
You can glaze them all you want.
You really want to glaze the Cardinals?
Look at this point, it's kind of the only time of the season he might be able to. So
all right,
That's
fair.
fair.
No.
There
That's
was.
fair.
I saw a stat the other day that, and
I was
probably
right
not
that
true.
Jordan Walker might win Silver Slugger.
Thank you. Shout out
If
to
you
Jordan.
listen to the Sports GPS, I literally called that. By the way, I called Jordan Walker would win Silver Slugger.
Shout out to the Sports GPS. that I saw. It's probably not right anymore, but at one point through like 10 or 12 games or whatever it was, the NL Central had more teams with winning records than the entire AL. The NL was stacked. The NL was crazy.
That's another reason for the Dodgers to be like. There's
true.
so-
Yeah, you know what? Absolutely. Yep.
There's only one team that's absolute trash in the NL, and it's the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah,
And even
I
making it.
didn't put them on. That'll be my last call. I didn't put that on my last call. But
The Rockies got some bats this year, though. I'll give them that.
I mean, they always have bats. It's Colorado.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but I mean,
I'm pretty sure I can hit a dinger in Colorado.
Yeah, I feel like you know in like backyard baseball when you'd get like the power up for the metal bat.
Yeah, the aluminum power
Yeah.
bat. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's 1,000% what it's like playing.
That's
in Colorado.
everybody in Colorado. Yeah.
Like Ronnie Dobbs is hitting a homer with the aluminum power bat. Like, come on now.
Not Ronnie Dobbs.
Kenny Kawaguchi, he going
Yeah,
yard.
listen, Kenny Kawaguchi's got power in his own right. Don't
That's-
let that
yeah.
wheelchair fool you, dog.
I thought Kenny
But
Kawaguchi-
Ronnie Dobbs ain't got nothing, dude. He's got
Don't let
he's
the
got the,
wheelchair fool
I
you.
always used to get so mad, or not mad, but I was
got
always
the
like,
spaghetti.
as-
He's got the spaghetti limbs.
as a
Ronnie
kid, I was
Dobbs,
like,
man.
why is he allowed to have a wheelchair? I didn't obviously didn't understand at the time. But I'm like, this
Right.
dude's wheeling around the bases. What's going on?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
tough scene. But yeah, here you go. Best bet of the day brought to you by Player Profit, aka Playvo. I was on a losing streak on Playvo, but I finally caught one last night with Randy Vasquez and the Padres as they hit a grand slam in extras. By the way,
nice.
hashtag way to finish off the game. Next slide is the marquee matchup brought to you by Poolside Pat, and he's got two of
Yeah.
them today, which is kind of crazy. What are the strikeouts that you have here? Because
Oh.
Six on each.
Boy, do I
Six on
gotta
each?
tell you, the show I did with Jen, I had 6. So
Jesus.
this
you need to
is-
simmer down with this marquee matchup, dude. It's
I
marquee.
know, I
matchup.
am getting
Like,
crazy. With
it's
it.
the matchup. Like it's not the
Can we get-
matchups.
Can we get a parentheses S? But
But then it wouldn't
No.
be marquee.
And then it wouldn't be the marquee matchup. Like it's supposed to be the marquee matchup, like the
Well,
one
I-
you're supposed to watch.
I almost failed English, so there you go. That's all. I
Well,
have.
no, you did fail English because
Well,
you don't
on
know
this
what
show,
marquee stands.
on this show, I fail English almost every day, but that's neither here nor there. The marquee match
Great.
ups. I didn't know that's what the marquee meant, so no, I do have to. I have to clean this up. But anyway,
It's like the
Um,
headliner matchup is essentially what it's called. But go
well,
ahead.
yes, but
I forgive you for being a terrible situation. I'm kidding,
But-
to be clear.
Well, and to be fair, this is the rollout of the marquee match. Things can change. Things will change. For those that are unaware, it is always going to be 6 strikeouts, except for one exception I made when I went nuts with the 6 separate bets I did.
Apparently.
7, but this is, and I went 50% on that, by the way. But no, it'll always be 6 plus strikeouts for whatever starter you see on here. That's why I don't put the numbers unless it was 7, which I put the number. I'll start with Jesus Luzardo. I didn't write down stats for him because I figured I could lean on the PD King to maybe just tell me why Jesus Luzardo will.
He's an
short-
absolute dog, man. Like
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
literally,
Yes.
I mean, he's
He's
his K percentile is 93rd in the bigs.
And that's my stat. Thank you, stat guy PD King. And then Soroka. It's actually kind of funny the both of these. So last season he's hit this in both of his starts this season. He actually had the, I believe, only so far immaculate inning on the young season, which was, I mean, I just love immaculate innings. Big immaculate inning guy. But last season wasn't, and he hasn't really been a strikeout guy his entire career, but maybe he's just fixed something. He's figured something out. But and now I'm starting to doubt myself because it might be the Mr. Rupp that has done this in both games. So now I'm a little nervous.
Luzardo has 18 strikeouts in 2 games. He's hit in both.
Soroka.
Oh, Soroka. I don't know.
Was it Rupp or Soroka? Did you say Rupp?
Either way.
One of them has hit it both. I was panicking with stats, but I do know for a fact that Soroka only hit the 7 out of 22 starts last season. But maybe again, pitching well, early in the year.
Soroka
Pitchers, I
hit
think.
1 out of the 2. He had 10 strikeouts against Detroit, but he only had 3 against the Braves.
Okay, so it was Mr. Rupp, who I'll go to the right side, who has hit that in both starts this season. And Mr. Boz. Oh, and the fun fact was both Soroka and Rupp hit 7 out of 22 starts last season. And Soroka was obviously, I believe he was traded. I don't know if it was at the deadline or when he was traded, but he between two teams. And then Mr. Boz, I know was a big was somebody that we liked last season here on the show. He was 16 for 31. I believe that's just barely over. Math, please. That's barely over 50 or right close to 50. I think it's over
Somewhere
50.
in that ballpark, right?
You see, what'd you say? 16 and 31?
Yeah, so it's over a little bit over
It's
50.
like 52-ish%.
Yeah. So, and the reason again being is I'm not trying to lower when I do these. Are there potentially better matchups, or more flashy matchups? Sure. But the way I do this is I'm looking for the best value, and I'm not looking to move numbers up too much, and I'm not looking to move numbers down too much. So I basically try to find the over-unders sitting right around 6. If it's 5.5, that's great. If it's 7.5, I can move it that way. But that's basically the way that the marquee matchups work. I'm landed on 6 strikeouts. 6 strikeouts is a good game. Generally means you probably could more likely than not a quality start. And that's just kind of the way that this is. And it could evolve. As we said, we might need to add the parentheses on both marquees and matchups. But that being said, I might just change the English language. Webster, give me a call, and we'll figure that out. So
Just absolute savagery.
Not
I
changing.
don't even know if is Webster still like the number one.
Yes, it is. It is
The only dictionary.
No, there's other dictionaries, aren't
There's
there?
other dictionaries,
Yeah.
but like
Not that
it is-
anybody pays attention to.
Isn't it like
I mean,
St. John's or something
okay,
like
so
that? I
yeah,
know there's
you're
a
right.
St.
Google
some-
is now the new dictionary.
That's a great point. But
What
there's
about-
like some saint that.
I
has
mean,
a-
there's Urban Dictionary. I'm sure you could Urban
Great.
Dictionary
Oh, man.
marquee
the
and
nights with the
and find out
boys.
what it comes
This is
down to.
actually feels like a Friday night with the boys back in the day.
as it should be.
The nights with the boys just the amount of stuff that I can't say that I looked up, and I'm sure you guys can say this on Urban Dictionary.
With the boys.
Whew. A lot of fun. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
Pat Dictionary, Poolside Dictionary. I'll make it.
There you go. That is the marquee matchup
Whew.
of the day. So go ahead. and
Been
smack
pretty
those
good.
up.
Next month I'm gonna get the unit thing. I'm not gonna do it this
There you
month.
go.
It's a trial period.
Current units are not correct as that bottom slide, but the performance double of the day is Cody Bellinger,
wow.
2+ hits, runs, RBIs, and the Yankees money line. Here's the stats, everybody. Listen, the Yankees have been playing great baseball to start the year. I mean, they have 2 losses. Let's not lie to ourselves and sit here and think that the Yankees aren't a very, very solid squad. They're doing what they need to do. I thought they needed a little bit of extra starting pitching because I was worried about it. They've proved me wrong because they just mash. They've just got hitters upon hitters upon hitters. Also, the pitcher they're going up against used to be for a New York team is the Mets, Steven Matz, and he's a retread at best in starting pitching. I mean, listen, let's not sit here and lie that Steven Matz was we'll just say he was going to be a very, very good pitcher, and then something happened. And I don't know what it was, but it wasn't looking good. Now, versus this Yankees lineup, he's relatively favorable, except for Mr. Cody Bellinger, who I have that line there at 333. It's actually incorrect, apparently, lifetime. It's 308 lifetime, but that OPS plus is correct at 1.137 lifetime versus Mets. He has 4 hits, one of which includes a dinger over 16. And through his last several appearances on the year, he is averaging 1.9 hits, runs, and RBIs per game this season. And in 5 of his last 8, he is at a stellar 2.21 hits, runs, RBIs per game. But yeah, he's also hit very, very well, just in general versus Steven Matz, who, like I said, is a retread at best. Let's not lie to ourselves. He was going to be a very marquee pitcher, and then he fell off There was TJ involved, yes, but I'm not a big fan of Steven Matz. I was a big fan of Steven Matz because I liked his game, but he's just not that guy anymore. He's just not that guy.
Not that guy, pal.
He's not that guy, pal. He's not. I mean, he gets hit hard and hard a lot.
Have I ever told the
especially
story?
the 2020 season?
I don't know if I've ever told you guys a story, maybe, but I met Steven Matz at a wiffle ball tournament.
And that's where he needs to be playing, to be very clear.
By the way,
Damn, Daniel.
I'm being honest.
good Cardinal. So I was invited to this wiffle ball. It was a charity wiffle ball tournament, and he was like supposed to be. I forget who it was supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be him.
Yeah, he's probably the headliner because it's a wiffle ball tournament. Like, what
is like
MLB player in their wide mind is going to actually be at a wiffle
this
ball
is
tournament?
This is years ago when like you said, he was like looking to be like the next guy.
That
in the
was
next
long
rotation.
ago.
I did like him on the Cardinals, though. By the way,
Probably pre 2020 when he got shellacked
Oh yeah,
the entire year.
He
had a hard hit percentage rate of 49% in 2020 . By the way,
it was when he was coming up, and he looked like the that rotation,
coming
Harvey of the world and the Syndergaards and all that. And so it was a four player team for this wiffle ball tournament, and I had asked the three teammates of mine, good friends. I was like, why don't we show up with just mustaches, like just luscious mustaches,
just a mustache.
Not luscious.
And to my not really surprise, I was the only one who ended up having a mustache. They all just bailed on me, and so I have a picture with Steven Matz where I'm just looking like an absolute, with Cardinal socks on, by the way, looking like an absolute schmuck with my mustache, and three Mets fans, by the way. So I was the only non-Met fan there, and that's my Steven Matz story. He was cool. He was a really cool guy.
You know, it's gonna feel kind of like we're piling on because there is one other guy that rocks Steven Matz, and he's in the 750 club coming up. You will see. I think me and PD King were looking at similar stats. So there's two guys in this lineup that match him. Bellinger was one. I went with the other.
Here's your all you need to know. Steven Matz's profile on Baseball Savant. If you can see, which it doesn't take very much to see here, but his fastball velo is the 22nd percentile. That's not good. His chase rate percentage, 7%. Not good. Now, he's a decent. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, so we'll give him that. And his hard hit rate is down this year. But as you can see, his 2020 year was lay trash. As you see all those blue. So it's a tough scene. Tough scene for the man. I mean, he was the bottom 1% in expected weighted on base average. It's just not something you're hanging your hat on. So
he enjoyed my mustache, so shout out to.
Fair enough. Steven Matz. But yeah, go ahead and give me Cody Bellinger and the Yankees money line. Next! Certainly not least, it's the 750 Club. We are making money at the 750 Club. There's one rule of Fight Clubs. You don't talk about it. There's one rule of the 750 Club. You tell every single person about it. Tell your mother, tell your sister, tell your friends. We're doing stuff if you want to go back 15 years ago because we're doing things to people up in here. But
whoa.
You don't have to go and confess because Rob's going to tell you exactly what you got on the 750 Club. Rob, what you got, man?
I'm going to start off by jumping to the bottom since we kind of already talked about it. I'm going Giancarlo Stanton, 2+ total bases. Against Matt, he is 6 for 18 with 2 home runs. You have a guy who gives up a lot of hard hits and a guy who might be one of the highest exit velocity hitters in all of baseball, recording somewhere around the neighborhood of 121.7 miles an hour last year with exit velocity. That dude hits rockets off the bat. And against this guy, I think he's going to have a lot of hard hit balls today. I expect him to get more than 2, but I went with 2 to be safe. Then I spoke about Kumar Rocker. I think Shohei's going to have a day. He's hit 2+ total bases in 4 of his last 6. He started slow. He is picking it back up. He's getting back into the groove. I am not worried about him at all in this lineup. And then I'm going Christian Yelich, 2+ total bases. He is 6 for 11 lifetime versus Jake Irwin, who has been struggling a little bit. He does have a home run with 3 extra base hits. All 3 of these guys should have great matchups today. They've all been doing very well this year. And we got this with just 3 guys at plus 767. So I feel good about this. I'm only doing 3. I'm only having to do 3 legs to get to the 750 club. And these are all guys I expect to get there.
I'm gonna fire this up big, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm going ham on this.
Going
It's not
ham.
even gonna be fair.
I was shocked. I was shocked that I
Going
got
hard in the paint.
Does Yelich
Weird.
have any chance at being in the home run derby this year?
I mean, if he did, it would be like when Jazz. I'm not gonna say his name the way I was gonna say it. Jazz
You
just
can say it.
Pause.
Jazz Jism.
yeah.
I'll say it for you. I don't care.
I was gonna say just
It'll be
Chapman,
a
but
lot
all
like-
right.
It'll be a lot like last year. I don't think he would do very well.
No, probably not. He might be too old.
It's a tough scene, guys. It's a tough
Pujols
scene.
did it at like 40 something or 30, whatever.
Yeah, but Pujols is a different guy. That's a
That's
different
true.
guy.
It's a different guy.
That guy could one hand swing home runs.
That is also true.
absolutely astute.
The only reason why Jazz was even close to being in that conversation is because
Didn't he go 30-30?
he was
went
in the
30.
Yankees. Yeah, it's because he was
Yeah,
in New
Yeah,
York.
yeah. If
that
they hit home run
sandbox.
derby at Yankee Stadium, then I'm giving him a shot.
Kyle
Because
Schwarber would hit.
Pretty
Kyle
sure me
Schwarber
and
would
CJ
hit 90
would
home
go to Yankee
runs.
Stadium if we hit it down the line.
Kyle Schwarber would hit 90 home runs if he was a Yankee.
Yeah, because that porch in right field.
Yeah,
is super small.
The amount of balls that dude hits to the wall is ridiculous. He definitely would break. He would be approaching Barry Bonds records if he was in that.
No, he would break. Yeah, he would break it. There's no. And
You imagine Shohei there?
Griffey in his but I love the Griffey story. About
Speaking of Barry Bonds,
what happened with Barry Bonds?
Oh, nice. Barry Bonds card.
Oh,
Solid. I put that on a profit boost and got it at 861.
Let's go.
So
Do you guys know the Ken Griffey Jr. story?
Misa Griffey?
Just that he'll never. When he was playing, the only team he would never sign with was the
in the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one reason why I liked him so much.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Great story.
Misa Griffey.
Shout out to Griffey, and he took the picture.
Senior
Sorry.
Griffey.
Topical. He took the famous picture of Rory at last year's Masters. Shout out to Griffey.
Rory.
Misa Griffey. Misa Griffey. Bonus performance double of the day is Kyle Schwarber to hit a homer in the Phillies money
Of
line.
course.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Love it.
Whoa. Sure.
I mean, you got it like plus 306, so might as well, right?
I think
But everybody, I think if I remember correctly, it is time. Everybody, whoa, we got new stuff. What?
what do we?
We can ask questions? Holy Toledo, we got stuff. I gotta look. There's an upgrade to StreamYard. What a go. But it's green and soft as plushy. It is the tabletop. There it is. And the Duke of Slips and his Pat is coming up first. What you got today, my guy?
Yeah, so obviously the marquee matchups will be down there. Just my usual Cardinal shenanigans, but I added one of the hotter hitters in baseball. Between the nobody on that JJ Burley and Jaywalk has less than 23 hits, runs, RBIs on the season, and Jaywalk has that's what I'm calling him right now. I'll have to workshop nicknames, but he has 35 so far on this young season. But give me the 3 of them with welcoming some former friends, aka Wilson Contreras, and I don't know if Sonny Gray will pitch in St. Louis, but he's there too, I guess. So plus 485 for that. I miss Wilson, and I love Sonny Gray. I thought he was a great pitcher for the Cardinals, but whatever. Anyway, Yankees. I'm dipping my toes in the run line, boys. I'm dipping my toe into the run line. Yankees are 8-4 on the run line so far this young season. I have it right here. Let me just pull it up. And then the Brewers are 9-3. Do you guys want to guess the other 2 teams that have 10 run line or 10 and 3 respectively on the run line this season?
No
They're the
chance.
only ones ahead of the Brewers. You're not gonna believe one of them. So that's a hint.
Well, there we go. I can't believe it, Pat. Tell me.
The Colorado Rockies and the Arizona
Sure.
Diamondbacks, which blew my mind when I saw that. But Brewers and Yankees, two very, very good teams. Very scared. I don't know how the Brewers are just. I don't. They're just a pest. They're just a thorn in my side, and I don't like it. They used to stink growing up, and I always liked when they stink. I'd much rather be head to head with a good Cubs team, and the Cubs seem to stink now and are injured and all that. But the Brewers just figure it out. I don't get it. I really don't care. But I bet on them, and if they lose this, then we're on a show with a bunch. The three of you, I think. I don't know about C-Money, but at least two of you have dead to me lists. Yeah, Brewers will be officially dead to me.
I got plenty of them.
Well, there you go. So Bryson could be dead to C-Money at some point. But
No, he's plus 3 now. He's
plus 3 now.
So did you win?
I don't know yet.
he's got one hole left, but yeah.
Okay. Well, remains to be seen. But anyway, that's what I'm again dipping my toes in the run lines. I am trying to actually do way more research on, considering I will not, and I still have not, even on the show or off the show, I still have not bet a Cardinals money line, and I don't think I will. But definitely not on the show. I already said that, but I am dipping my toes in the run lines. I'm trying to get more into looking into bullpen, starting pitching. First 5 is definitely coming. I think I'm going to be a first 5 innings type better. I have one that I didn't feel comfortable putting on the show, and I'm going to see if it hits. If it hits, then maybe I'll keep running that back. But that's what I got for Major League Baseball. And then it's back to back. They did beat the crap out of Celtics. Or is it back to back? I forget if that was yesterday. Again, the days are molding in. I'm about to move in a couple of days, so everybody's going to have to forgive me. But Knicks Cat double. I mean, he's just the double machine of the NBA. Brunson 2+3s, generally a lock, even though he has certainly screwed me by literally getting 0 or 1 plenty of times. And then Knicks money line, they're going to beat the Raptors. It's home. They're at home. And I mean, they're favored by 5.5, I think it was. So give me that. And that's all I got for y'all today, because I am trying to be responsible, because if I don't win any of these, then I can't make bets tomorrow.
That's fair. Parlay Professor, what you got today, man?
Yeah, it's kind of funny that it's all Pat's bets because I got Brewers money line. He kind of touched on it. I like this pitching matchup, especially now. Originally, it was actually supposed to be a different pitcher, which this was going to be a PD parlay, and I had to remove one. Got removed because they changed pitchers. Not sure if the other one got hurt, but they're running out Aspie, who is 3-0 with a 2.79 ERA. The Brewers are 8-4 on the season. They're a better team with the better pitcher on the mound. I'm just trusting the Brewers. Then I've got Dodgers money line. I kind of already talked about this. I think they're going to rock Kumar Rocker, pun intended. And then I've got Tyler Glass now for 6+ strikeouts. He's got 15 strikeouts over 2 games. He's gone for 9 and 6 in both of those games. He's hit it in both. I think he clears this today. Got this at +172, boosted it to 207. Then I'm going with a double parlay. I've got Cat double. This man is tied for first with the most doubles with Jokic. He's got 55 on the year. He's 9 of his last 11 getting doubles. Donovan Clingan double. This man has come on late. If he had started the way he's finishing this season, he'd be up there with those guys at the top. He's in the top 5 or 6, but he's got 35 on the year, and he's just gotten better as the season goes on. And then I'm Ronnie the LeBron James again. Dude, as long as he's playing without those two, he's a walking double. He can get it. He could easily get the triple-double, to be honest with you.
Almost had it yesterday.
In a lot of these nights. I think he's going to get close to triple-doubles every night he plays without them. I got this at +317. I boosted all the way up to +381, so I love the odds I'm getting this at. The fact that Cat is like right around -200, which is kind of crazy considering he's had as many as Jokic is -1,000. It's insanity. But I really love this one. And then I've got the Glass now to record a win at +120. Hopefully we can get these parlays in. I was on fire to start the season, and then the last 2 days have kind of killed me. So we want to get back on track. So that's why I went a little safer on these, and hopefully we pull these off.
There we go.
Shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Shots playing.
Shout out to the tabletop. And last, C Money. I do not have a tabletop today. It's okay. It's fine. I will give you my picks. But first, C Money, what you got?
All right, so I know I haven't been on the show a lot lately, but I have been making bets, and a lot of my bets have been either pitcher outs or these Nerfies. And what you have here today is part of two parlays I started earlier today. I did a 3-team Nerfie. The first team was the Pirates, which I won that one. So the back half of what I did is here with the Arizona and Phillies, and then the Angels and the Cubs. And then I also took Jesus Luzardo for 6+ strikeouts and Chase Burns for 6+ strikeouts. They should have no problem reaching 6 strikeouts at all. So the matchup is, in my opinion, is favorable. And we should hit this. It's plus 560, boosted to plus 700.
Actually a massive fan of this. I'm trying to see where I can get it the best odds at, and I have a feeling it's probably going to end up being DK.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it in on DK right now, actually.
I love the Chase Burns. You're going to see why here in a little bit. As I have him for a little bit better than what you have him for. I got to get game lines.
Yeah, I played it safe with this.
Yeah, I mean Burns' over under is like 8.5, I think. So,
yeah. He's like 7.4 from the stat sheets that I've been following.
And that's Angels Reds, right?
Yeah, Angels Reds.
Yeah, Angels Reds.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all good. No worries. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going nuts and like it wasn't because the Cubs game was earlier today. It wasn't. So I was like looking around, going, "What the heck? What are we doing?" That's all good. Let's see here. I'm getting this. Oh wow, Chase Burns for only 6. It's kind of like lessens it. I've got it at 501.
That's what I got it at too. I boosted it to 602.
I do not have another boost. That's my issue. But I am putting my entire rest of my bankroll on DK on that bet. So now, granted, it wasn't a lot to be clear, but I did fire it up. And we'll see what happens there. Yeah, shout out C Money. Let's hopefully get that tabletop win and it'd be massive for the program. I'm just gonna do all mine as last calls. I don't know. Do we have last calls?
We do.
I have one. It's not on the thing, but I have one.
That's good. Jen has her Masters picks, which I guess would hit yesterday. So I guess we'll kind of like talk this up.
Yeah,
with and everything like that.
I've been showing them. Yeah, I showed it yesterday.
That's fair. There we go. You can take a screenshot of that and check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure, and go from there. We got some last calls, so let's go ahead and we'll put those up as I'm getting all my bets ready for you guys, so you can hear them. This is actually courtesy of JT Picks Pro, but it also had the Cody Bellinger 2+ hits, runs, and RBI, so I'm actually backing it. He's got 2 for him, 2 for Yelich, and 2 for Wilson Contreras. All have favorable matchups today, so I'm rocking that. Obviously, I have my PD of the day, and then I've got to go to a different sport book to get the rest of them because I bet on multiple different sport books, as you should, by the way. You should diversify your portfolio. I have Tommy Fleetwood to win without McElroy, DeChambeau, Rahm, and Scheffler involved. I have that boosted at plus 690. I already said the alternate PD of the day, which is Kyle Schwarber homer and the Phillies money line. And then let's see here. I guess the rest of them are on Fanatics. I have a K parlay as what I've been doing, the K ladder bet parlay. That's kind of been my signature other than the PD of the day. And it is 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have Luzardo for 6. I have Chase Burns for 7. I have Soroka for 5. And then I have Chris Paddock of the Marlins for 4. And I'm getting that at a whopping total of 442 boosted to 552 because I had a 25% profit boost on that. I also have a PD. Sorry to Pat here, but I am taking Connor Lee Early, my alumnus from James River High School. Shout out 6+ Ks and the Red Sox money line on a PD. What's up?
The Red Sox stink, but that's fine.
I mean, it's fine, but he's still my boy. And if you haven't watched him versus the King of JUCO on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that today.
I didn't
that was him?
realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how filthy his stuff is.
I
his
didn't realize
stuff
that was him. I saw that the other day.
Straight filth. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
straight
Yeah.
filth. That's
He's cool.
Connerly Early.
Oh yeah, I like him a lot. Red Sox too.
And my long ball pick of the day is Brandon Marsh, as he has a homer against Mike Soroka lifetime. And when he catches one, it usually ball go far. So I'm gonna take Brandon Marsh today.
All right, well, I'll jump in. I'm going. My long ball bet is Josh Bell. He is 4 for 16 with 3 home runs versus Patrick Corbin.
Oh,
I'm look. When did they start? When did we start the season? Was it the beginning of April or was it
28th?
end of March. End of March.
Well, I'm just going to use April for the example. Since we started doing this, I've bet the home run long ball every day because they've had it every day. And of the 10 days, I've hit it 3 times, and I've hit 16 units in those 3 times. So I'm up like 6 or 7 units betting just this home run bet, even though I haven't hit the long ball, which I should have, but I'm not gonna harp on that. And every time it's been at somebody that's right around plus 500, plus 600. I hit with Drake Baldwin. We hit with Jorge Soler. I don't even remember the other one I hit. So I'm gonna keep rocking these every day. It's been working. And then I'm gonna keep pushing my hate of Kumar Rocker going on today. I'm rocking Shohei Ohtani and Freddie Freeman both to hit a home run today at plus 1,200. They're both hitting very, very well. They both have 3 home runs each, and they both can hit this guy pretty hard. He throws hard, which means the ball can leave even faster with these 2 guys. They can get around on fastballs pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna take a flyer and go plus 1,200 on these 2 to hit a home run.
Who is Josh Bell playing for now?
That would be Toronto.
Oh yeah.
That's a tremendous.
I'm sorry. I'll
No,
never
no,
not
sorry,
see
sorry.
him as a Pirate. By the way,
Yeah,
No, he's with Minnesota. He's playing against Toronto. I'm sorry.
he's playing against Toronto.
Correct.
Okay, I was about to say
He's with Minnesota.
He's a twin.
he's a Twinkie.
Twinkie, yes.
Oh man. Yeah, he's
I
always,
want a
he'll
Twinkie.
always just forever be a pirate.
Dude, I've got him. I got it at 560 now. So
Nice.
shout out Josh Bell. Possibly making me more cashish. I've got a lot of bets out there today. Hopefully Brandon Marsh goes deep. That's what I need. Chris, you got the last
other
call.
one I hit was Brandon Marsh.
Yeah.
I forgot because I thought that was the day I thought.
That was the other guy. Yeah.
So
Maybe another 454 for you. And Schwarber
That's
won't
the
get a 460.
And yeah, no, he is. He's gonna hit 475. It'll be fine. I'll just take my life. But if the Phillies win, then
You'll be
PD of
all
the
right.
day.
And you'll still make money.
The alternative PD of the day, and I'll still make cash.
all right, so I did a little fun stuff. I took the professor's 2 parlays in poolside pets, Brunson's 3+ or 2+ 3s for Brunson and the Knicks money line, and put it all together.
I like that.
That was, what was that? I can't remember. It was wild.
You should add the Brandon Marsh homer,
Well, I already did it, so I can't.
so you could like rebet it and then add the Brandon Marsh.
No, I'm done betting for the day unless I hit the. My last call is Bryson should be finished now. Let's look.
Ooh. Let's go.
Let's see, where is he? Bryson.
Let's go.
And is that plus 1,800 one of the ones that you bet of Jens, or was that one you did on your own?
My own.
Okay.
Damn.
Where the fuck where did he go?
I don't know. Records aren't bad. We're not terrible. We're actually plus on the month, so that's huge for the program.
Bryson
Massive for the
choked.
team.
Did he
Of course,
really?
Bryson choked.
Yep.
How did he choke?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's
Shot plus
it's
2
Augusta, dude.
on plus
he dumped
3. Plus 3 on the last hole.
Oh my!
He's just bad. That's
Oh,
just
my.
what it comes down
No,
to.
he's not even making the cut.
Nope.
No, he's not going to make the cut.
No,
Oh.
he had a bogey to work with on 18, and he triple bogeyed.
Oh. It's because that man can't hit a cut to save his life. He needed a cut on 18.
Oh my!
Bro, I had 8 people to make the cut for plus 1,800.
So it's a darn shame you picked DeChambeau. I mean, like, honestly, I would have picked him, but it's all good.
I mean,
That's
where did
gonna
we
wrap
finish
up.
last year?
But this year is favorable to longer hitters
Here-
this year because
here-
they haven't had a lot of rain.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I picked him too, but it's he can hit long, and he just won 2 tournaments back to back coming into
Right.
this. Like he was playing very well. Now I get it; it's not Augusta. Augusta's built different. I understand that, but I felt like he could play good enough to make the cut.
That's
That's
fair.
a bummer. That's a bummer. I mean, it's not my longest shot, and I still have shots. That's the reason why I need to win bets, because a lot of my money is tied up in master bets. But what are you gonna do? I don't even know if we're allowed to say that on air, but who cares?
That's fine. It's all good.
Yeah,
Who cares?
whatever.
Who gives a rat's patootie?
Okay.
That's going to wrap it up for today's show. We appreciate everybody for jumping in. This has been Just the Bet Slip, so we promise you one thing and one thing every single day, whether it's live like this, whether it's on the tweets or anything. So make sure you're hitting that follow button, and we appreciate you because we are bringing you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Go responsibly, chase that bag, and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Show me the money!